Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages. Thanks for tuning in. I'm here for a reading for all signs. It's a collective tarot reading. It's weekly tarot, good for around November 25th to around December 1st. And, time's kind of irrelevant though when it comes to readings. Let's get into what this week will bring for us. Blocks, blessings, money, love, all that good stuff. I'll pull some cards specific to each sign towards the end of the reading. We have Castle here, card 6, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so this is about pride, recognition, some kind of achievement even. Let's see what we have here. It's about maybe power, prestige even. Something to do with your ancestry possibly too. And you have Jack and Diane, card 3, Gemini energy. Maybe you're a John Cougar Mellencamp fan. Or the names Jack or Diane could mean something. It says broken heart on the card. So some possibly some kind of letdown you might be dealing with, or you might be dealing with some sort of just feeling kind of like in a funk this week. It can be difficult, it is. We're entering that holiday season, and there's been a lot going on and everything in the news. And person of Earth as well as crew. So now you have double threes out. So this crew card is also 3, and that's Sagittarius as well. So you have Sagittarius coming out a couple of times. You have Gemini. You also have your Earth signs here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, person of Earth here. So crew is about being in sync, about working together as a team, as a unit. There's team effort here. There's also, with the person of air, this could be some sort of caregiver. It can also have to do, it can be a very grounded, stable energy, but let's see what else we get. Let's move into tarot. All right, I'm actually going to move these over just so you can see them kind of, All right, let's see. What do we have? Messages for the greatest, highest good of the collective. You have 4 of Swords. Someone needs to take a break, get some rest, do a little reflecting, a little self-care for sure. So this is why aren't you resting? As far as Castle, your legacy. Sometimes in order to go forward, we need to really take that time to get the reflection time we need, time to process. There's maybe a lot going on. I was also getting something about someone getting a new vehicle. That can be stressful, or needing a new vehicle possibly. Let's see what we get. I heard the name Anastasia. And we have the Queen of Swords. And it's funny, I heard Queen. I was hearing Queen Anastasia. I'm actually getting someone calling their cat Queen, or maybe your cat's Anastasia. Anyway, all right. But we have this woman here with a book club. She has a frog on her lap. And it's as though she's really trying to figure something out. Okay. And it's like, it says, don't dare lower your voice for anyone. And you'll notice there are teacups and the tea kettle. And as I always say, you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. They can take their cup and their tea bags and go elsewhere if you're not their cup of tea. But this is about someone may feel that they have sort of a right or an authority in your life. Like they have some, maybe they feel as though they have some kind of like a legitimate say. And so let's get a little more, we'll get into this, what this could mean here. I'm getting their words could be sort of just very powerful this week. And it could be, okay, so you have an abundant opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles. This is great. Now, this is falling under when you work together, when you work in sync, okay, about co-creating. I feel as though, so we definitely have the partnership here, but this Queen of Swords, though, I feel as though maybe you're deciding on who deserves to be seated at your table and who doesn't. It's things are becoming very clear, but we're going to clarify all of this. Page of Swords. Yeah, curiosity is a type of magic. They're encouraging you to engage in some sort of learning. That can also be connected to the Ace of Pentacles, even because that could be just, learning some sort of training or solid offer. Maybe some of you are doing some sort of training or certification for work. I do really want to tune into this Queen of Swords, though, because this is falling under the emotional pain. But she looks pretty peaceful. I mean, she has this nice glowing aura about her. What is it? What more do we need to know about this? Let's give me the Queen. Yeah, it's King of Wands. Okay. All right. The King of Wands here. Oh, all right. You could be waiting to hear back about some sort of plans to move forward with something. Okay. Oh, all right. So you're going, okay. So it's about getting that support or waiting to hear back from someone regarding something you've decided to do, something you may want to do. I'm also getting something about outreach. Maybe, I don't know if you're reaching out or they are, you do some sort of outreach work. We have shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. And again, don't lower your voice. So you could really be leading something. It could be some sort of club. It could also involve something outdoors with that earth sign energy or something connected to the environment or animals. Let's get the Four of Swords clarified. Ah, the world. Beautiful. So yeah, why aren't you resting after you've accomplished all of this? You celebrate. You've transformed something, or you're in the process of it. And so it's taking that time out to play, to enjoy yourself, enjoying your own company. It says, yay, you did it. Now do something to celebrate a job well done. So what is it? What are you doing? And is it some, even the smallest things can seem small, but they're big. They make a big difference. Cleaning out a closet you've been putting off for days and ages and years, right? That can actually make a big difference in your overall everyday life. There could be, it could be anything really. Maybe taking that first step to starting something, a project or a club that you do want to host or start, or maybe you're inviting people over, okay? You may be waiting to hear back from somebody, and it's going to be good news. You have good news here coming in with this this King of Wands. She's on the phone here, and she's like, it's kind of almost like, I get that you're waiting for the arrival of something or someone. Oh, and you have that Ace of Cups. Perfect. There's your arrival right there coming through. So you have an ace clarifying an ace. Okay. And this is about, again, working together as a unit, a team, leadership, your creation here, something forming. Okay. Some kind of partnership even. And it says, do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, dear. So are you feeling something in your heart? You'll know if something's the right opportunity for you if you really can feel it. How do you actually feel about it? It's not just about, in your brain, how your mind, well, there is a difference between the brain and mind, but anyway, how do you feel? Does it sit well with you? Let's see what else. You may need a little more information with that Page of Swords. Yeah, temperance, and it's okay to slow it down. I just heard someone say, slow your roll. You don't have to, although some of you, some of this energy is like really being very gung-ho, as they say, you could be pooling your assets too. I am getting that. But you may have that energy and that plan to move forward, but for some reason, you may be feeling as though, well, I can't because ... You may be filling in blanks as far as why something can't happen. But if you're unclear, it's like kind of get curious, look into it. If you're not quite sure, it's okay. Look into it. Temperance has to do with balance and of course, patience. More Sagittarius energy. There's a lot of Sagittarius energy. They're telling me that you need to remain limber. Okay, remain limber. And so in other words, be flexible here. Let's get, want to get more on this whole castle world. Because when you have Four of Swords in the world and the castle, you could have just finished something around the home, or you may have moved, or you're getting something in place here so that you can enjoy some time, enjoy some time, enjoy your own, okay, the Chariot. Yeah. So moving forward here, we have Cancerian energy here. Something that may have seemed impossible or difficult, you're overcoming. All right, with the World card here and the Four of Swords. Now, you've had to do this on your own, it looks like. Okay, and this is about not getting anywhere if you're standing still. And even a snail's pace is still moving forward. That's still growth. So you go at your own speed. With this broken heart, Queen of Swords and King of Wands, you have the Sun. Yeah, we're going to make it better. I just heard someone say, it's okay, we're going to make it better. So there could have been something very hurtful. There could have been a huge letdown, grief, sorrow, sadness, some sort of interference even in something, delaying your You're delaying something. So this is about giving yourself permission to experience the joy. This is Leo energy, all right? This is about that optimism, awareness, renewed vitality being restored. Some of you may have been kind of stuck at home for a while for whatever reason, or you may feel kind of like you're just having maybe you want to be alone, maybe you want to hang out, but then I get this contradictory energy here of working on a team and being in sync. You have the Eight of Cups, all right? So the Eight of Cups is on top of the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you may be leaving an earth sign. That's one message. Okay, these messages are general; they're not personal. Only take what resonates. You know your story best. Okay, you have free will and final say. But I feel like you realize for something too, not just necessarily this earth sign person. You realize you deserved more, and something didn't feel right. And it was, although it was maybe good enough, it wasn't good enough because you're it's like not settling. Like good enough just won't do. That's what I'm getting. Good enough just won't do. So some of you are in fact choosing to move on. And pursue a new partnership maybe, or some sort of other new scenery. Okay, so letting out the fresh air. That came through in another reading I did recently too. So this person here has the windows open, right? I just heard something about windows to the soul here. You saw something for what it is too for some of you. What else do we have on top? The Seven of Wands. Yeah. So this is about holding someone accountable. Maybe you yourself saw something in somebody that you weren't totally happy about. You learned what you needed to learn. You could have also, there's a card here about just avoid gossip, whatever's going on. Be careful with the words here. All right. That's just, common sense. But there's somebody, again, it's sort of that letdown and loss that's kind of this undercurrent. But I get that on top of that, you have this things like the Sun, the Chariot, the World, the Queen, Temperance. And even this Seven of Wands is like really, you're hanging in there regardless of what other people have said or what has happened. As I always say, you haven't come this far to only come this far. So you have the Queen of Pentacles, exactly. So this is about you don't have to sacrifice and you don't have to lower your standard or your bar. Like I said, good enough isn't good enough anymore. Like it has to be better. It has to be great. It has to really suit you. And it's like, they're giving me an example of someone no longer buying clothes that they're hoping they can fit into someday. Buy clothes that you fit into now. Be able to enjoy them now. So it's also for some of you, if it's a relationship or a job, you could be trying to fit something into your frame. And the bottom line is it just doesn't fit. All right. So it's just not a good fit. So something could just not be a good fit right now. Okay. And I feel as though a lot of you are realizing that as sorrow, as there could be sorrow and, as it could be a bummer or whatever, but it's not the end of the world here. You have the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah. There's, you're making it work. And I feel as though you're honoring small steps too. This is about, life giving you lemons and making lemonade, right? So you have the Six of Wands, right? That's so funny because now we have someone trying on clothes, and I just mentioned that. So maybe you are trying on new clothes. I get that this is about you accepting yourself and things around you the way things are and making the most of it. You're making the most out of this situation. So it says you're kind of a big deal. So start acting like it. Yeah, you are a big deal. I mean, look at all this queen energy, double queen. You've got king. Look at good luck charm here, card 10. I'm getting brother energy from this. This is Wheel of Fortune here, this card 10, and leadership. Okay, so if something doesn't seem to be going your way, put out there what you do want. Act as though you have it. It's all basic kind of advice here, but it does work. But not only that, see how they're touching their heart? It's not enough when we're manifesting, when we really want to bring something in to just say it. We have to really get in that energy of feeling it. Allow yourself to feel what that would be like. All right. What would that be like if you had your wish? Oh, speaking of wish, look what's on the bottom, the Star card, Aquarius energy. So yes, you can have it all. You really can have it all. You have some good luck coming in. There's a lucky opportunity coming in for you. And it's because you didn't settle, right? You did not settle. For some of you, less is more, I'm hearing. It really is. It is. Oh, they're reminding me too. Okay, so this is about having faith and healing. All right, and having faith that things will get better. You may have someone's good luck charm, like a brother or something. There, or it could be really anybody, but for this one, I actually heard brother, and I heard Nikki too. So, oh, renewal card 12 on the bottom here. All right, so it's tree of light. So as the tree sheds its leaves each winter, before each winter comes, so are you being called to let go and release what's no longer needed. Celebrate what has come to completion and prepare to give birth to new life. Libra had this same card in their reading over on Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot for this week. So that'll post tomorrow. Yours always posts before theirs. A lot of major arcana, a lot of people too, queen, kings, pages. So you could, again, it's like, I'm just getting, so I heard someone say, like, are you on team Lita? Like a name like Lita, or aren't you? Are you or aren't you? Lita, it could be Rita, it could be Lena. Yeah. So I heard Maggie and Margaret. I keep getting that song, You Can Go Your Own Way. You can go your own way. Go your own way. That I'm getting that. So that's like, it's, you really, yes, you can go your own way and things can go your way. So believe that. Start believing that. So something's going to go right this week. Now I do create these videos about 5 to 7 days ahead of time, so that you always have your videos on time should something come up in my life, health wise or otherwise. So, but, and the reason I tell you that is sometimes something could just have been announced in the news and I don't know. It's not in this reading yet, or it is, because it's being like predictive or whatever. Because the readings I read for you a week ahead. But what I was getting today, and the reason I'm telling you this, is they want me to tell you something about like flooding. So it could be metaphysical, it could be, metaphorical, or it could be literal, but I am getting something about places that aren't typically flooding might. So the reason I'm telling you I'm doing this a week ahead of time is because we might actually get that. And by the time you see the reading, you're going to be like, well, no kidding, we got it. But I don't know that yet is my point. So there is some sort of predictive element sometimes to these readings, but again, only take what resonates. And I'm not meant to scare you or anything, but I feel as though they want me to tell you that for a reason. So it could be get ready to be busy. It could be get in a place where you're feeling prepared, and just prepare for possible a busy time, or for something that we weren't quite expecting to come about. Okay. So I want us to be prepared as much as we can be. And I know it's hard because we don't know exactly what it could be, but if you've had something on your mind, that's the thing, is you come here already knowing the answers to things. All I'm doing is verifying it sometimes, right? Sometimes it's your message and sometimes it isn't. So they're just like, as you've had something on your mind, like, you know what? I really should put those things in my basement in plastic bins instead of just those cardboard boxes. Do it. This is your sign, okay? If you've been feeling as though, I really should get that fixed on the car, or I really should go to the doctor, or I really should whatever you've been putting off, I'm getting this message, be ready. Like get it taken care of, because I don't know what could come up, okay? But I am getting this feeling of we're going to want to be, just kind of ready for whatever. I don't want to randomly throw things out there and scare anybody or anything, okay? And I'm probably scaring you just by saying that, but I'm really not trying to, okay? Obviously, and I don't want you to be triggered in any way, okay? But it's, if you've been feeling like, gee, I really need to touch base with so-and-so, or I need to do this, that, just do it. If you've been getting that inkling, you know what? We need to live more in a place, and I need to do this myself, where if you're thinking of somebody, say hello, like call them or text them. Quick text, I mean, maybe you don't have time to talk right then, but at least sending the, hey, thought of you, with maybe a photograph of something you saw that reminded them of them, or whatever, just something quick. If you've been meaning to do it, reach out. There's a big thing this week about reaching out, and maybe someone will reach out to you. And it could be a week where we're relying, depending on each other for support in some way. And it's just are wanting us to kind of be prepared. We do have that new moon coming in for some of you. Well, not some of you, for all of us. Some of you, it will be on November 30th, and some of you, it'll be on December 1st. I think for the US, it's the 30th, and like the UK, it's the 1st. All right, let's see what else we have. You have rebirth. Libra had this too. You have renewal and rebirth. So you have, again, this star card. They're bringing me back to the star. You're getting a message. Could be a water sign, but it's going to be about something you love, something that you maybe already intuitively have been feeling. Oh, I'm also getting like someone getting a chill, like you just got like a chill, or you've been feeling a chill. Like that's your angels. They're with you. Your guides are with you. All right, you're supported. Rebirth, this is a new version of you coming to life. Shed the old and embrace this fresh start with exuberant joy. Robin spirit. Again, it's sort of like status quo isn't good enough for you anymore. That's what I'm getting. Like, just again, with the whole just good enough isn't good enough. It's, yeah, status quo is not enough anymore. It's like just getting by. I feel as though some of you are not, although you're grateful maybe for what you have, you're not wanting to just be getting by anymore. Someone has remorse too for something, like someone how they treated you. Or card 25, weasel spirit, a funny weasel. Yeah, maybe this person seemed like a weasel. Maybe they were sneaky. Poor weasel gets a bad reputation here, but it's time to give your busy mind a break. Instead of trying so hard to figure out all the details, let go and allow the answers to come to you. The more you can relax, the more open you'll be to receiving the solutions you seek. Your very first card, my friends, was the Four of Swords. Quiet the mind. You'll be surprised what comes in, and it could really give you sort of your own, indication of what's maybe coming in here during this time. And then on the bottom, you have Bison here. So this is card 33, cycle. Everything comes and goes in a never-ending sequence of cycles. You had that World card, right? You ending a cycle to start anew with your two aces. Trust you'll always have exactly what you need when you need it. Life always has your back. I'm getting, yeah, Spirit definitely has your back. The universe has your back. They're wanting you to know that, but we're also going to get other cards. So let's see what we have. Let's go into a little bit of love, just a little bit of love, a little bit of love. What do we have here? Just saw 2222 on the clock. They're telling me something about having an even temperament. So trying to stay balanced, All right, secrets. So keeping something secret. Yeah, with the weasel coming through too, that came in. It's like, if you're not sure about something or someone, if something seems to be a mystery or whatever, and there's confusion here, so there could be some sort of element of secrets and confusion coming out here. The advice for that is, no, that's not. Okay, we got one more. Okay, suckers here, lollipops, whatever. It's fools for each other. So that's a separate situation. But what I want to get is a clarifier for the secrets and confusion card. So let's go ahead and get one of these, future higher self. I think we'll use the future higher self for your individual zodiac sign cards. You will have financial security in life. Okay, so there's something here about if you're not certain about trusting something, I know that you will have that financial security coming in with this. There's something about something being unseen, or there's nothing outside of you that can't fulfill you. There's nothing outside of you that can fulfill you. Okay. If you're looking out, this is what it is. If you're looking outside of yourself, that could actually be confusing because you're going to get so many different answers. So whatever decision you made, know that it was the right one and that you have that ability to make these right decisions, particularly now. All right. So that's what we want to clear up, that confusion here. It's going to come from within here. I want to get a numbers card for you. We're going to look into love a little bit more here in a second, but they're telling me to get that numbers card out. It may be twos is what it is getting. Oh, you have 999, a sign of completion, right? So this is you had the World card too. It's an ending of a cycle for a rebirth. All right. So as you had that renewal card, right? So it's a time of renewal. It's a fresh start. For some of you, this is finishing a chapter to start a next. a new, right? A new chapter. So more love cards. I don't have the right deck out. Let me get a deck here that I feel like will really. Oh, here we go. Let's use this deck here. Let's use this tarot deck. It's a Midnight Oracle deck by Midnight Oracle. It's one of her love tarots, twin flame love, I think. 6 of Cups. Okay. So some sort of soul connection, feeling as though you have a past life with someone. That is the Fools for Each Other card. Okay. So you could feel as though, and this is somebody like past, and also you may actually have children with them and already be divorced or something. Okay. So there's something about that. Maybe you hear from them, or you reach out or they reach out or something. 5 of Pentacles here. And then I'm going to pick a card from the top of this one, and 4, leaving all that's familiar. Yeah. Okay. I just feel as though, this is about like big visitor, or a visitor possibly, but this is about big differences too. So I feel like as though some of you may have been with somebody, and things like not being willing to move or not being able to move could have been a factor. Finances could have been a factor. Let's get a follow-up to that. 4 of Cups in reverse here. So, and then heartbreak, pain is essential for growth. Oh, I mean, not necessarily in the love relationships though. So some sort of breakup here. Somebody may not be accepting it. Somebody is not accepting some sort of breakup here is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's get what's the outcome for that. Oh, King of Wands. Okay, it pays to keep an open mind. So maybe no, this is something very intense. Somebody could be moving forward or towards you quickly. All right, that could be happening. This is a very artistic energy too. So again, Sagittarius energy is coming through with some of these cards here. And of course you had Leo. So, and then you have the 7 of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So secrets, stop. This love is not for you. So that's what, it is what it is. You trust, take it or leave it here. But if it's somebody from the past coming back, we started out with a 6 of Cups, we went to the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody may have just kind of ghosted you, or you them. They may be trying to come back. I mean, I know it's like a broken record. This person has been trying to come back or trying to manifest you or something, right? This keeps coming up. This could have been a very, very passionate relationship physically, but there were other things in the way, like distance or money or maturity level was just, you weren't on the same page. You could have found something out about, this person having worn a mask, something's not as it seems. They could have, really not wanted to part ways, but you've moved on. Let's see here. You have the 3 of Pentacles. Discovery, accountability, hard work, the 10 of Pentacles, family, long-term prosperity. Okay, so I'm getting something here about not because this came out in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles. I'm getting like not wanting to work on it, or they had their chance is what I'm hearing. So you're focused more on like long-term and prosperity in many different ways. And then we get healing. Yeah, you're healing from that. I just feel like a lot of you've done this healing work. You've already done all this like repair work where you've gotten over it. And just because they haven't doesn't mean you have to even have a conversation with them, right? You don't have to do anything. Now, for those of you in a relationship already, maybe it's going good. Okay, 9 of Swords. There could be actually I'm getting financial stress right now in the relationship. And so, yeah, you may not be going out as much or having as much fun as you want to with that Hermit card here. You could feel as though you need some space from the outside world right now, and you're relying on each other. Okay, we have Judgment here, card 20, and leaning into your own faith and your faith in the relationship here. Getting answers, again, closer to home. The answers are closer to home than they are like outside of you. Okay. What else do we have? The Chariot, Cancerian energy here. So you could be some of you are making progress with regard to a home situation. All right. There's also you and your partner may want to go away on a trip. I'm getting the number 27 too, if they were born on the 27th or 9th or, 27th or the 9th. All right. Anything else? So we're getting a lot of 9s in the reading. Anything else for love? Some of you, patience, because I'm feeling Temperance energy here. And you have the Lovers, Gemini energy. Yeah. I get that a lot of you are holding out for that soulmate, feel that soulmate, and some of you are really having to make a tough decision here because if, again, good enough won't do. Just good enough won't do. And I think I had a title recently on one of my channels that's something to that effect, like just good enough just won't do, so that's that. Let's go ahead and look into jobs and money, career. Whoa, 2 cards, one and one on the floor. And it's, so you have, okay, so sales, that makes sense considering, Black Friday and everything, overspending. So even though something's on sale, your spirit's letting me know to let you know that we really shouldn't be overspending, even though it's so tough. It's really hard not to when everything's such a good deal. But so you may just be spending way more than you typically do this time of year. That completely makes sense, again, given the time of year. So spirit's right on point, obviously. I mean, who am I to judge, right? All right. And changes. Yeah. So your financial situation could change. All right. Transformation. And I get that it's good. Yeah. Yeah. Insurance. Yeah. You'll be able to maybe put aside a little bit more than you've been able to. And some of you are, again, as I say, spirit's always on time. Well, because everybody's like, not everybody, but a lot of people are thinking about insurance for the new start of the year, and they're having to let their employers or whoever know, their insurance companies know if they're going to continue with them for the following year. You have new assets, and oh my gosh, I don't know, did I say it at the beginning of the reading? But I was getting I was getting white car and I was getting vehicle. Some of you are getting a new vehicle, and I specifically saw a white sedan, but this looks like a white sports car, but I saw a white car. So white car, I assume it was a sedan, but this is not. This is, I don't know what kind of car that is. Maybe, I don't know. I see a Jeep in the background, though. It looks like it might have red interior. Ooh, some of you have some fine, fine taste. All right, let's get a fortune cookie or two and see what else we have coming in for you money-wise. Oh, let's get a money block card too. You have achievement here. Excellent. Makes sense with that 6 of Wands and the World card here, the completion. So this is about you enjoying the limelight that you've earned. Something on the home front, though. They're saying there could be some sort of sleepless nights or secret worries going on with you or someone in the home, okay? We have nature and we have sexuality too. So get out there and dance, strut your stuff, okay? Be like a cockatiel and strut your stuff, They really strut. It's awesome. It's great. So this could be about, finding some new passion. Opportunities for moving forward could also be very good at this time. And there could also be, it could be something to do with maybe fertility as well. Good sign there. And especially because you had that, what was the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah. So interact with nature and the outdoors, around animals, by the ocean. This is good for the healing of the soul and really anything as far as nature, okay, goes. And then also, wow, romance. So there's a lot of romance, a lot of love coming in for you. And some of you are like, well, I don't want that. But it is. You may have an opportunity though. You could have a love. It says love is set to sizzle. So the chance of romance is high just for those seeking. But these, I was hoping I'd get some financial stuff. Oh, tough and trying times, right? I mean, yeah, there are some tough times for a lot of us, thinking about long term. And it just says that avoid negative people at all costs. And I'm thinking too, like, if you can help it and you're cool with it, try not to watch the news so much. It's really not good anymore. I don't remember a time when it was. Reflection. Friendships in your life could come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. I'm getting that whole situation where if it wasn't romance, some sort of someone you had love for, you shared love for, it could be family, it could be anybody. But I'm getting that like you're over it, and you may have to see this person because holiday season coming up. Maybe you have similar friends or they're in the family, extended family. But I'm getting again that you're just kind of over that. And I just heard someone say it's their loss, like as though maybe you yourself have said that, or other people have told you that, hey, you know what, it's their loss. Let's get a money block card here. Money blocks. Maruka X deck here. All right, money blocks. If you enjoy this reading, please do like the video, leave a comment. It helps. Consider subscribing. It's free for you. I'd appreciate it. All right, rushing success here. I'm almost at 300 subscribers here on my brand new channel. So I'm excited about that. And I thank you for that, for those of you who have subscribed. So this is about learning to be patient. So rushing the process won't give you the kind of success that lasts. I have to tell myself that about this channel. So it says, stop trying to achieve overnight success. Focus on steady progress. Your successes will be easier to achieve because you'll function more effectively and make better choices. Makes sense. We'll get you a message from the universe card too, regarding resources or really anything, any aspect. Could be anything. And when I say resources, I don't just mean money. What's this? Prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There's no rush. Right. I just get a lot of you you've already done so much work. And that's why I'm getting you're not willing to sacrifice any of the work you've done. And hooray for you. Congratulations. That's awesome. Let's get an archangel card for you. Who should we be thinking about this week? Phanuel. Okay, Archangel Phanuel, card 43. And this is the angel of hope and peace. He fights evil, light wins. As always, light wins. All right, that is a fact. Love wins, light wins. Hang in there. We have a powerful force, break free, confidence, faith, trust. This is a yes. And he says, I ignite the power of hope in your heart to help you gain victory over evil in order to establish peace in your life. Yeah, I can certainly relate to that right now as far as some things going on in the US. All right. And I'm not one really to talk about politics, but it's kind of like all over, and I try not to hear it, but you know, it's out there, it's there. All the headlines, they're just everywhere. You go out and you talk to people and you overhear stuff, or they mention something and it's like, what's your opinion on this or that? It's like, I don't want to have, like, when I'm not dealing with that, I don't want to deal with it. I devote a little bit of time. I have to be in the right mood, you know, to allow myself to even tune into that a little bit, because I feel like a lot. There's a lot going on, right? It's heavy sometimes. Let's get a message for each sign though. Okay. Let's get a message for each sign for the week. A little pick me up. Okay. A little bit of advice from Spirit. Aries. We'll start with Aries and go right through. Aries, don't worry so much about not finding love. It will find you. For those of you not looking for love, let's look again. Don't allow a scarcity mindset to limit your success, Aries. All right. And next we have Taurus. Taurus. The wheel will turn in your favor. Keep going. And we did, in fact, have that Wheel of Fortune. And Gemini. Good luck sometimes comes disguised as bad luck. Tell us more. Tell us more. The end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. Okay, good. All right. Okay, and how about Cancer? Learn new things. It will help you in the future. Leo. Remember, many of the clouds casting shadows aren't real, Leo. Virgo. Embrace what you've learned and cherish your experiences because they are divinely fated. Libra. Remember, you came here to teach others, Libra. That is so true. For a lot of Libras I know. Scorpio. You are currently under construction. Please be patient. Sagittarius, you get 2 cards. Happy birthday, Sagittarians. A detour is available to you right now that can be a benefit. And learn when to say no, avoid clutter, slow down, and quiet your mind. Capricorn, take chances. You'll realize how perfect something will turn out. Aquarius, own your time and give it meaning. Don't let it pass you by. And Pisces, Don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. All right, that's what I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Thank you so much.